Hey, what's going on, guys? DLegend here. Today we have a brand new Kingdom Hearts Union Cross video. Sorry, it's been a while since I made a video. Actually not a while, but I just missed a few things in game because I was away this weekend. I was camping out in the wilderness in nature, so that was really fun and really cold, to be honest with you. I thought it'd be warmer because it's August, but I do live in Canada, so I guess it's cold at any given time. Anyways, guys, let's get started with this video. Before I start, though, I just want to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel for more Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Dark Road content. Thank you guys for 1,500 subscribers. Let's get to 15,000 eventually, but next goal is 2,000 subscribers, so let's do that, and then we will just keep grinding. Thank you, guys. We'll do our pet trait in a bit here. We're going to go ahead and talk about the two new banners that are in-game. So the first one that came out recently, a few days ago, is the one-hit special attack deal. So I feel like they have kind of run out of ideas for different banners at the moment and new medals, so they have this deal in place of all the other banners. It's been a while since we've actually had banners like this and like the Supernova deal, because we don't get these all that often. It's like once every 2 months or so, I'd say. Once every 3 months even. So this one is it's a banner that focuses on these 5 medals right there. So you can get Supernova ++ Fiend, Pooh, Kingdom Hearts 3 Pooh, Final Fantasy 7 Remake Sephiroth, Master Xehanort, or KHUx, all medals that just do one hit. So back in the day, one-hit medals were really useful for high score challenges specifically, but nowadays it's really hard to find one-hit medals for high score challenges, so this is good for that, I guess, but at the same time, like, nowadays you need just straight percentage to be able to do well in high score challenges, so the one-hit aspect of these medals doesn't really matter all that much anymore. Let's talk about the banner itself. You do get 1 Kingdom Hearts 3 medal, 7-star and up per pull, 4 5-star or higher medals, 5 VIP coins, and 1 power gem per pull. It's a 3-pull mercy to get one of these 3 medals, and it is, I think it's 3,000 jewels per pull, right? Yeah, no, it's actually 1,500 jewels per pull. Because you only get 5 medals per pull, so not an amazing banner in my opinion. Like, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, Fiend is very much outclassed at this point in time. Like, he is only useful for Lux farming outside of raid hours, and most top level raiders will not even bother with Lux farming outside of raid hours, because like our raid bosses nowadays have so much more Lux that they drop, even if you do if you're hitting them off hours. So there's no real point in having Fiend at this point in time. Like, that multiplier looks really good, but it only applies to when there's 1 enemy or 0 parts left. So you can't really use it for raiding unless you have it at the very end of your Keyblade. And even at, like, that multiplier isn't even that good anymore compared to medals that we have nowadays. With, like, Pooh even has a 78.33 multiplier, Sephiroth has an 88.79 max multiplier, Master Xehanort 86.27, and KR24 86.27. So literally, Fiend is the most useless medal in this entire banner. Pooh, Sephiroth, Master Xehanort, and KR24 aren't bad medals, but like, if you get Fiend, and the off chance you get Fiend, it's just not worth it, guys. So I would recommend skipping this banner altogether. And if you are looking for KR24, Xehanort, Master Xehanort, Final Fantasy 7 Remake Sephiroth, or Pooh, then look no further, because you actually have the Supernova Plus deal. This banner is back. I pulled on it last time. I pulled 3 times from it, and I actually got some pretty solid medals from it, so I can't complain there. This banner is something that I wouldn't necessarily recommend pulling for all 3 times unless you're a brand new player. If you're a brand new player, this banner will actually help you a lot for subslots if you don't have enough subslots to fill out your Keyblade. If you don't know what I'm talking about, right here, if you go into your equipment, you can go ahead and look at your subslots. So it's really hard to fill out these subslots as a brand new player because you just don't have the medals, because you don't have the capacity in your inventory. So if you go into your inventory here, for all your medals, you can see my total medal count is 909 out of 2,000, so I can have up to 2,000 medals in here, so I can have up to 1,100 more, basically. And if you guys are newer players, I would recommend trying to increase your slot number, your slot count so that you can actually keep medals that give you sub slots. Because I think you start with the game with 50 slots, right? So you gotta keep buying those. I know there's usually sales during anniversary and such, so if you want to hold off a little bit on that, feel free to do that. But at the same time, I would recommend just getting your slots up to like 200 at the very least to begin with, or 250, and then just kind of going from there, because you do need medals to make you stronger, so that you can actually have sub slots. Back to the banner here. This banner will give you a bunch of Supernova Plus medals. You do get 10 per pull, so you can get any Supernova Plus medal or Supernova Plus Plus medal. So the good ones, like the first Supernova Plus Plus medal was Kingdom Hearts 3, or Kingdom Hearts Calm Sora. Not that good at this point in time, but you can get a lot of other good medals, like Elsa's still there. Elsa's still a very usable medal if you get her from this banner. You can get Terra, Aqua, Ventus, which are the Renova medals, which are really useful as well still. Yensid's here, Rage Form is here, Kingdom Hearts 3 Xion is here, which is, I don't actually remember if Kingdom Hearts 3 Xion is the good one that renovas all reverse medals, or if it's, if this is the speed version. I don't really remember off the top of my head. You can get Lingering Will here, which is another solid copy medal. Final Fantasy VII Sephiroth and Cloud are here as well. You can also get Reaper and Sorcerer. Dark Riku is here. Sora and Riku are here. Gambler, Berserker. Xemnas is a really, really solid medal, and I really kind of wish I pulled on him back in the day. Yeah, okay, so there's Strike Form. Like, all these medals are here. You have a chance at pulling all of them. Xemnas Speed is here. SF Sora, San Francisco Sora there. Master Ericus. Kira 24. So honestly, this banner is pretty solid. It has a lot of really good medals. Obviously, you can pull just straight trash as well. So that's why I'm only going to pull once on this banner. Let's just do it right now. Give me some luck, guys. Smash that thumbs up button. Drop a subscribe to my channel. And let's pull something good. Obviously, the draw odds aren't in our favor, but I haven't pulled in a while, so let's just do one pull. Alright, guys, so what do we have? We finally got Final Fantasy VII Remake Sephiroth. Thank God, it's been forever. It's not like a medal that I necessarily need to have, but a very cool medal to have nonetheless. Also have Cloud here. Other notable medals are, I guess, Leon is pretty good for PvP. And aside from that, that's about it. Like, nothing. I guess Lingering Will is pretty good as well, but I already have 2 copies of him. Don't necessarily need this one. Everything else is pretty bad. But yeah, not a bad pull. Because I got Sephiroth, I guess. The medals you want from this banner, though, guys, are medals like the newest medals in the game. Xemnas B, like all the cover medals right here. So Kira 24, Xemnas B, Master Ericus, and San Francisco Sora are all the very best medals that you can get from this banner because of their pretty crazy buffs. It's like it's 8,000 from their special attack, and then 12,000 from their Supernova, I believe. So those medals are really worth it for sure. Sephiroth isn't bad. Like I'll keep him for sure, and I'll use him for some setups. But he's not one of the medals that I necessarily wanted from this pull. But that's okay. I have some traits for him. Let's roll some traits. Pretty sure I have traits at least. I have 1 trait medal for him. What? I thought I had more. Never mind, we're only going to roll 1 trait on him, apparently. That's okay. I thought I had like 16 or something for some reason. Raids, he wants to be a raid boy. And yeah, like, I understand the criticism of this banner is the fact that you can't get traits easily accessible for these medals, but if you have some of these trait medals already for these medals, like if you bought a stack of 10 traits from the Moogle shop when these medals were out for one of these medals, then I'd say it's worth it, because like the odds of you getting one of these medals isn't bad whatsoever. Plus, you get the opportunity to actually get something really good for 3,000 jewels. Like you could spend 3,000 jewels and get something really, really broken that you might need to spend 15,000 jewels on. To begin with, not very long ago, like Master Xehanort, Xemnas B, Kira 24, Master Ericus, San Francisco Sora are all 5-pull mercies, or they were 5-pull mercies back in the day. Kira 24 was actually a 10-pull mercy, so you're getting a lot of value out of this. Yes, you do need traits eventually, but you can probably snag some traits from the Moogle shop at some point in time in the future, because they'll probably release some traits for cheap in the near future as well. Plus, if worse comes to worse, you can buy one of these traits. Like if you need just a buffer for one of those medals that give you insane buffs, just buy extra attack once and you're set. Like honestly, I don't recommend doing this because 5,000 jewels for one trait isn't very good. But go ahead and roll your pet traits on these things. Go ahead and use these medals to their fullest without traits. It's all good, right? Like, I wouldn't spend 15,000 jewels on this banner at this point in time, but if you're gonna go ahead and roll once, just to pull once, then not the end of the world, guys. I would recommend it, especially for newer players. For more veteran players, then it's totally up to you. I just did one pull because I've been itching to pull, and yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I will catch you all soon. Make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Kingdom Hearts Union Cross content. I will probably make an amendment video on the gold keys in Dark Road, because I obviously got really unlucky the first day, but it's been better since. So anyways, guys, catch you all soon. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Peace out.